Shaun, you're through to the second round of the Emirates FA Cup, but you were made to work for it, weren't you?
Yeah, it was. I think that was probably the least one-sided 7-2 performance ever. You know, it was a real tough challenge. We knew that anyway, and I think I kept reiterating this pre-game and pre the first game is we knew what a difficult challenge it was going to be. Slough were on a good run. They score a lot of goals, and no different to us last season when you play teams from higher up. It's not necessarily easy for the so-called team that should win, but pleased to obviously get through in the end, and pleased with a lot of things that come out tonight.
What particular aspects were you happy with from your side?
The fact we've scored 7 goals is obviously the most obvious one, but as in terms of some of our attacking play again was really, really good. I liked the start of the second half as in terms of I don't like the fact we don't have control of the game, but the way we defended our goal as in terms of bodies on the line, and that is football sometimes, whether people expect that because you're playing a team from 2 levels below or not, 100% that can happen in spells in a game, and there was some real don't know the word, some real good last-ditch defending, so to speak, which 100% we don't want. I'm not saying that's what we're looking for all the time, but sometimes that has to be the case in a game, and we got through that period, and then obviously our quality at the other end I thought really shone through, and the final thing that I was delighted with again was the impact the substitutes made. They really come on and made a massive difference, and that's been a real pleasing thing from the 3 games so far is every time we've made changes we feel they've had a positive impact on the game.
Obviously scored 7 goals, Arthur scored his first 2 for the club, Jamie Andrews scored his first professional goal. What did you make of what you saw from those 2?
Yeah, no, we were speaking, Arthur obviously was left out altogether at the weekend and come in tonight, and that's the exact response you're looking for. I had a conversation with him anyway about just to reassure him as in terms of whilst we're doing this that he does have a part to play, and I think that showed tonight in his performance. I thought he was outstanding. At times he unplayable as in terms of when he come inside. Toby just trying to get that understanding as in terms of on Saturday it was obviously Rakeel, so a different approach for Toby's in terms of when to get forwards, and now with Arthur coming in on his left even more so. Should have been there more to exploit, but I think we was pleased with that. And then Jamie Andrews, just congratulated him on that. Obviously a fantastic thing for him to score his first professional goal. That's a big deal for anybody. So and some signs of again Jamie showing the ability he's got as in terms of it within the game, forget the goal within the game, but learning at the same time on some of his other aspects that we're hoping will get better.
You mentioned how the subs came on and made an impact. One in particular, Callum Ainley, probably hasn't had too much training, but he showed some real glimpses of his quality, didn't he? Yeah,
there was conversation about whether to include Callum in the matchday squad at all or not. Just in terms of not really had enough sessions as in terms of where we'd want him to be, but so probably a little bit pleasantly surprised with how far ahead he looked really, as in terms of when he did come on he had a really good impact, showed some real quality with the ball, especially under pressure, and again coming from that left side coming inside, which then allowed free Gleno up to get on the outside, but also then coming in the field, his qualities in terms of picking his pass and picking his moments to play forwards were superb. So we just really pleased with a lot of aspects of the attacking play, just as in terms of us then when we are attacking is making sure our structure behind the ball, and now defenders will always get judged for goals against generally, but actually it's a team thing. The reason why we scored so many goals going forward is because we attack as a whole unit. We just need to defend a little bit better as a whole unit.
And now you make another long trip south at the weekend to Forest Green, who've won 5-2 tonight. I bet you're looking forward to continuing this positivity.
Yeah, it's a big challenge again, as in terms of they're obviously not too dissimilar position to us really, but another big challenge and another opportunity to try and go and put a good performance on. That's ultimately what we're trying to do. We're trying to improve game by game. I feel like we're showing signs of that. Obviously Saturday was really pleasing, the performance level. Tonight, different moments within the game were sort of different feelings on it, but again I think there was a lot of positive things which we can really take, I don't know what the word, maybe hope, confidence going forward from that, and we're just trying to put on another good performance to try and get a positive result on Saturday.